It's another beautiful day. So we are in the middle of this heat wave, and I'm telling you, this heat is another thing. But once you get under a tree, it definitely feels different. And when I'm under a tree like now, I feel like I should stay here. But I'm in Colchester in a business park, and I'm trying to get a place where I can have a sit down and just relax for a minute before I continue my walk. Oh man, this heat is on another level, let me tell you. Have you ever gotten to a point that you feel like their broad dream was a lie? You push things so hard, you try to work so hard, but then things seem to be like they're not working? Or am I the only one feeling that way? Because sometimes we really work so hard, but then things don't come out the way they need to be, or turn out the way we want them to be, and it's crazy. It's tiring. Sometimes you really miss home. I really don't know, but immigration thing that is happening, I think it's like all over the world. We see South Africans chasing other Africans. We are seeing in the UK right now how the anti-immigration riots are there, and everybody's talk about immigration issues and how immigrants are causing problems in their country. We saw what ICE was doing to immigrants in the US. You know, it makes us feel like this abroad thing is not a place to invest in for the longest time. Because if you are working so hard in this foreign country and you get to a point you have lived, I saw a story of someone who had lived in South Africa, a Kenyan, for 12 years. He had married, he had 2 children in South Africa, he had a business. And then in the immigration protests that were happening in South Africa, he had to go back to Kenya without his family, you know? So this guy has worked for 12 years, solid, and goes back with nothing. It's really scary, and it makes me think every day. I get scared because people will say that, you know, there's no this sort of racism kind of a thing. But for me, I feel like there's a way people will look at you and you definitely sort of feel like they don't want you there, you know? I honestly don't know. It's very, very scary. I see some of my fellow age mates doing some progressive things back home, and I question myself each and every day if I made a wrong decision trying to go and look for the greener pastures that we call them, you know? It's scary. You see them sort of making it in life, or they're making it in life, or they're making bigger strides, and yet you are trying to chase the clock, you are trying to clock in before, you know, you are late for time, you know? It's while other people are building, or other age mates or your age mates are building something bigger back home. It's something that is eating me day in, day out, and I keep asking myself, should I go back home? What do you think? Are you planning to get back home? What's the plan that you have when you get back home? Do you have a real plan? Do you have enough money? Have you really found the greener pastures you are looking for? You see, before I moved over here, if anyone could tell me that, you see, there are downsides of moving from home, or there are cons, I could absolutely say no and tell them they were lying, you know. After experiencing all this, man, I totally understand. I totally understand why people move abroad and take years to sort of make visible things, or visible things that can be seen by every other person, because you really go through a lot at first, you know, until that time comes. So in these soul searching, the way they call it, I'm seeing things differently. I'm really seeing through the lies that we told ourselves, because, you know, we stuck with one syllabus, we stuck with one book, we stuck with one version of the story, and that's what we wanted to believe, and we stuck to it all this time. And I don't blame myself. I don't blame anybody, you know. In a place where we come from, that's how things are. We are taught to follow the system, the books, the textbooks and everything, not to follow what we want to do or how to see things the way the physical world sees things. And I think that's one of the biggest downsides of we as Africans.